Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But you've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Perkins. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Auburn will have the first down. First down at 10.
Well, I know it's here early in this game. Boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Using his legs here. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. He's got his man wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
I say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense in a split backfield now. Setting the back in motion. Dump off caught by the running back. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Hard running through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The Sox were able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Perkins. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. He's escaping the pocket now. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is caught. The first down pickup, tackled at the 45. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
A nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fights through the tackler. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go. Convoy.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. They'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. He's brought down, but the Gain moves the ball to the 39. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. He hands it off from the gun. In the clear at the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it a 17-7 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man steps out at the 28. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And just like that, in one play, they'd moved into scoring position at the 23. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The back's got it on a counter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gives you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
It's a quick grab. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have and look at this. It's a fake. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get there? Well, the tackle is made, but the fake works perfectly, and it's a first down.
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that first down.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Gets some space around the 30. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Gators come up to the line in the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense is throwing interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. As the first down is still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
A running play called on 4th down. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle's made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good.
Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll make it into the end zone. How about that? A wild, gutsy call. They fake the PAT and get it in for 2. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. They've got him to sack for the defense.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. I'll flip back to the QB. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's the flea flicker executed perfectly. We're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kurt.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff and allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Defense is coming after him. Who makes the grab? Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got it for a big gain. They stop him, but it's a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
What if they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.